begin this next half hour with the KXLY 4 News exclusive. A medical success in the face of overwhelming odds. A 9-year-old cat came to Washington State University with not one, not two, but 3 brain tumors. Not unheard of, but very rare. Linus's humans battled with the option of putting their beloved cat down or taking a chance and going forward with a vigorous process. Our Hawk Hammer has the story you'll see only here on KXLY.
If you think of your pet, your pooch or pussycat, and you'll know that at the heart of this story is one thing.
He's just a personality kid.
Connection, a deep bond.
Very talkative, very playful.
Love.
Super sweet guy.
Linus came to his owners, Dave and Holly, in a tough time. They had just lost their previous pet and were shaken. But then this furry face came into their lives, and it's been years of fun, happiness, and a few more cats to follow. But then a turn for the worse.
He would cry if we touched him, and he was clearly in pain, and we had no idea what was going on.
MRIs painted a heart-rending picture for Linus's family and his neurologist.
In my probably 15 years here, I've never seen 3 separate meningiomas in a cat.
You can see there 3 tumors, big ones, marble size, that had slowly grown, causing massive pressure as they pushed brain out of the way. No wonder Linus was hurting. A decision was made. Linus had been there during their tough times. They were going to be there for his.
Linus and I have a really special connection.
More imaging was done. Teams of vets, nurses, and students prepared for one of their most intense surgeries.
Going from the front of the brain to the back of the brain, we knew it had to be a very radical surgery.
The goal, get all 3 tumors out in one surgery. It didn't go as planned.
When we removed the skull, initially we noticed the brain was already swelling.
2 were removed, but 1 had to stay because of that rapid swelling. They closed him up, but weren't able to rebuild his skull. Here's a model of what the brain looked like.
I was very concerned that Linus would never wake up from surgery.
But he was a fighter. 20 minutes later, he was up. 24 hours later, he was walking around with nothing but skin between the world and his brain.
Because he recovered so well, then we realized we had the opportunity potentially to go get the 3rd mass.
And a few weeks later, after recovering at home with his feline friends, they did.
Amazingly, bit by bit, we started to realize that, yeah, he's going to make it.
They got it out. But the last piece of the puzzle, how to cover that brain, which was still understandably swollen beyond the skull they had removed. A 3D printed skull was the fix, covering up that healing brain, which, as you can see here, is now tumor-free.
They had to innovate, which was the truly magical part of this.
Innovation, teamwork, trust, and love. Love for Linus. Love for life.
I think Team Linus is humongous, and we're all rooting for him to do really well in the long term.
I'm Hawk Hammer, KXLY 4 News.
What a great story.